What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video we're going to go over the 2019 Pride of Nations, one of the 5th rarest American Silver Eagles ever made, along with a cool little modified maple leaf, 110,000 on those. Also going to show you a 1858 seeded Liberty dime, half dime actually that I picked up. Just a regular barber dime for an album filler, and an 1886 pretty rare mirror, definitely dimple, Morgan silver dollar, and also just a standard 1986 silver eagle. So let's get started first with the American Silver Eagle. So this particular set comes in a 2019 set called Pride of Nations, and I picked one up pretty cheap, and the main reason I picked it up is for this specific coin. They did not make a lot of these, so you basically have I believe this is the 5th rarest ever minted American Silver Eagle. I believe number one is the 1995 West Point minted proof. That only came in like a gold set in 1995. And I don't know the exact mintages, but it's pretty low. It's like 29,000. And then there's a 2019 S, so San Francisco mint mark of this exact coin. So again, this is called an enhanced reverse proof, and the enhancing is definitely apparent here. And that one, I want to say, is like 30,000. And then you have, I believe it's a 2008 West Point burnished American Silver Eagle with a 2007 U on it. So the U on the back doesn't have the little serif there. It's just a straight up U. There's like 43,000 of those. And then number 4 would be the 2020 75th anniversary. So the V75 American Silver Eagle. Guys, I'm not using a cheat sheet. I'm just going off the top of my head. I think they made like 70. Well, they're supposed to make 75,000, but it's under 75,000. And then this comes in at number 5, the 2019 West Point American Silver Eagle. And you can get this either only in the Pride of Two Nations set. So they made about, well, they were supposed to make 100,000 total of these coins, but it's like some weird number. It's like 99,675, which is super low. So, but they did make these in individual, just single coins without the modified maple leaf. This coin itself too that comes with the set is also rare. They only made 110,000 of these. So it was the first time, I believe, that the American US Mint and the Royal Canadian Mint came together and basically made these two coins side by side. Now, I did a video on these back in like 2020 when I didn't know much about reselling them, and I think I got it from like some Coins TV, or some place that they still call me to this day. And they were graded. I believe they were in Annex holders. Maybe they're in NGC holders. I don't remember, but I do remember paying like a lot for them back then. And then the pandemic happened, and then these things like skyrocketed. So current market value on the modified proof here of the maple leaf, which is absolutely stunning if you like the Canadian maple leaf design. So retail value on this is about $50 plus shipping on eBay. So if you find this out in the wild and it's just sitting in your local coin shop's case for like 30, 35 bucks, definitely pick it up. And then if you find this bad boy, which I highly doubt you'll find this in a dealer's case for cheap, these are typically sitting already in graded holders. Even a proof 69 goes for about 150 bucks, and then the perfectly graded ones go for easily 200 bucks. So it is difficult to find this actual coin in the raw in its original mint capsule. So I'm asking $125 for this. The most recent comp is in January for $120. But again, if you find this in someone's collection and they don't know what they're doing, or a lot of times people will sell the Pride of Two Nations set, where even if you don't want the Canadian maple leaf, and let's say you just want this coin, you can get this with the case and everything. There's people blowing these out. They used to go for 200 bucks all day long, but some people are blowing these out on eBay for 150. So anyways, I like to find perfect examples, and I like to have a move up coin for someone. So I strongly believe if a buyer picked this coin up, they would be able to send it in to get graded, it looks perfect to me, they should get a perfect 70 coin. So yes, they pay $1.25, but it's cool because they don't care about the set. They don't care about the maple leaf. They just want this bad boy in a perfect grade. This is the cheapest way to get it on eBay from myself, from a reseller like myself, and basically send it to get graded and get a perfect 70 coin back without having to spend, $200 to just buy one that's already out there. So that's an interesting way of doing it. And then I think these in 70s probably sell for like 80, 90 bucks. But again, they're not as collectible. They're probably more collectible in Canada, but sometimes Canadians don't really like when they do combinations with US, and they don't like when they're being forced to buy an American Silver Eagle when all they really want to do is collect the maple leaf. So anyways, I've broken this down to $1.25 for this, 50 bucks for this. And then this whole set here, which I'm not going to open up, blowing that out for $5. I mean, that's kind of what they sell for. Some resellers sell them for $10 with free shipping, which I don't understand how they do it, because that thing's over a pound, and it's like $6 in shipping. So they must be cool getting $2 for that. Here is a beautiful example of a 1986 American Silver Eagle. This is the very first year that the Silver Eagle came out. I've shown this in other videos. I'm really trying to collect as many of these as possible, but every time I find a nice one and I list it, it gets like someone buys it immediately for $60. So I like to find ones that don't have any issues on them, no marks, no scratches, no toning, and I believe strongly that this was grade in Mint State 69, but a lot of people just want a very nice, perfect example. And yes, if you did send it in and you got that magic Mint State 70, you'd have yourself $500-$600 coin. Super, super rare to get a perfect Mint State 70 grade. Next is a nice seeded coin here in 1858. It's just a regular Philadelphia mint, but this guy is absolutely stunning. And the seller I got this from actually had this in it, they had this in it, and they had this in their listing. So I didn't really want these two, but then as I did research, again, I'm not really a seeded half dime expert, but I would say this would grade at least fine, maybe fine plus. I don't think very fine, possibly very fine, who knows. But it's just got a really nice look to it. There's no damage to it, and just a really cool looking coin. So believe it or not, this little bad boy probably I have it listed for $35, which I think it's the nicest one on eBay right now. So if you want to have a piece of history in your hand from 1858, very, very cool piece of history to pick up, and something that actually looks nice and doesn't look like a piece of dirt. But for $35, I believe I have the strongest, nicest looking coin on eBay right now. And then this is just a typical album filler, Barber Dimes. Sometimes you can get these from dealers that sell junk silver, which I think is really cool. But this is like a perfect coin for someone's album. $5 for this bad boy. Pretty common date, pretty easy to find. Just this one's, just a normal, good condition. Nothing special, nothing to get sent in to get graded. And now for the finale, in 1886 Gem BU mirrors. So I put on this listing that it has a scratch, so you definitely can see the scratch here. But this coin is absolutely amazing because of the mirrors on both sides. I mean, look at that frosted eagle. So the mirrors on this coin are very, very strong, which is rare for a Philadelphia minted 1886. So the coin itself is not a rare coin by any means. It's a common date coin, but condition and eye appeal are everything. So anytime you find something that's frosted, even with a scratch here that I think would take it away from actually getting straight graded from PCGS or NGC, which I did put that in my listing, you can still send a coin like this to a grading company like Annex. They will give it a dimple designation if they believe that the fields have deep mirrors, which both the fields definitely have deep mirrors. But they'll put scratched or details as the grade itself. So anyways, I already sold this coin. It actually sold as I was doing other things today on a Sunday, and this one sold for $100. So again, it's very, very difficult to find a Morgan silver dollar, common date, Philadelphia, that actually has mirrors. Now, if this did not have the scratch there, right there, see in the fields. I would send this in to get graded, and if it came back deep mirror proof like with mint state, even like 63 or possibly 64, you'd have your easily have in your hands $450, $500 coin, just because it's very, very rare to find an 1886, again, not with the San Francisco on the bottom, but a Philadelphia with this type of minting. It's like they basically, this is like the early part of the die stage. They obviously hammered this one extra, extra hard because it's not supposed to have mirrors in the fields. So anyways, guys, I hopefully you've learned something today. I appreciate, as always, you guys watching. I appreciate those who buy from me. I am having a sale on my other coins, so I do have 24% off. That I'm running right now. I've sold like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of coins recently, so I do need to do a better job of picking more stuff up. But right now, because of how I have stuff priced out in my shop, stuff is really selling, and I'm also in the process of cleaning out my garage and my basement, so it's not going to be a lot of coins and stuff that I'll be concentrated on. It's basically like my daughter's old clothes, toys, things of that nature. Just looking to clean house for spring cleaning. And my particular neighborhood, we can throw out whatever we want in April, like even big items for no additional charge. So I'm getting everything basically all organized, and the stuff that I believe is worth selling on eBay, like shoes, clothes, jackets, toys, you name it, I'm putting on eBay to basically reinvest in my coin business and bring more bad boy beauties like this to YouTube. And again, my channel's a little different. Everything I show on my channel is always available for sale. And again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. A lot of you guys don't subscribe. A lot of you guys watch, but not a lot of you guys subscribe. And again, I'm just like you, learning this hobby each and every day. And hopefully you guys find some value out of what I show and what I pick stuff up for, and some education. Talk to you in the next one. Appreciate it.